Nowadays, if I am out of social media, I may be called the unsocial animal. Yes, unsocial person. And with some exaggerations, somebody may say me that antisocial. But it was not like this situation earlier. When this technology was not that much advanced of this Android or iPhone, at that times it was quite luxury even to have the landline phone. At that times when I was in the school, not even the 1% of Indian people owned the telephone or rented the telephone from BSNL, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, or Post and Telegraph Department at that time. It was a departmental organizations. But gone are those days. Nowadays it is a different situation. People become busy and they don't have the time to meet the people personally. Instead, they can remain social by means of the WhatsApp, Facebook, and many other apps which are very much attractive and convenient for them to coordinate with each other. For example, I have my friend in America. We studied and we passed engineering from the same college in the same year, but in the different discipline. But frequently, I call him only because of this facility available in the WhatsApp, the video call, audio call, whatever you like, and at our convenient time, we are calling. So this is the number one advantage. Number two advantage, even without calling, we can send the important message so that without any letter, without any special or much more expenses of the trunk call booking, we can conveniently send them the message and we can get our job done. Number two advantage, the communication becomes easier. Number three advantage is that the social media is a very good platform to educate the people, the like-minded people. It is such a thing that you can record a video on a particular subject. For example, physics, chemistry, mathematics. If you are fascinated about to teach the student, you can record some video with enthusiasm and energy and in an attractive manner by means of some editing, and your student can see you in the virtual media. Number three benefit is that you can teach and the student can learn online because of the social media platform like YouTube and many other platforms. What else? There are facilities of spreading your business, marketing your business. There are ample opportunity to advertise in a subtle way or in a direct way by paying to the social media so that your product or your service can reach the millions of people in just a click of a second. Number four advantage. What else? There are many more advantages also. You can motivate the people who feels discouraged, disappointed by means of some particular kind of the video which might be devotional, which might be spiritual, and also there are the sense of the motivations. People can take all those good advice for their own benefit. So this is about the benefit, but it is not about the benefit. Where there is light, there is shadow also. And we have learned that underneath the lamp there are shadow. So it's not the surprise. The social media has also some bad impact. What are those bad impact? Number one bad impact is that what I told earlier, that if I do not go to the social media, people may say me unsocial. Yes, my dear friend, the social media actually creating us very much unsocial. If we are glued to our this mobile phone and we do not interact with the real people in this world, we become unsocial. And what is the extent of the unsocial? Do you want to know? Okay, let me ask you a question. How How many Facebook friends do you have in the social media of the Facebook? There are some persons who might have 4,000, 5,000 friends. But can you give me the guarantee? Even a single person will be available for you for your medical urgency in the midnight. You are lucky if you have the couple of persons like that. The reality of that, this virtual media friends are not real. Number one disadvantage. So don't be in an illusion that your Facebook friends are real friends. Number two, the social media platforms are very much vulnerable to be cheated. And I saved myself when I was about to be cheated for a couple of cases. But later on, it clicked in my mind and I stopped, blacklisted them or blocked those things, those persons who tried to cheat me. So, the question of cheating. Number three, there are ample of the platforms. There are many videos for the learning, and you will be overwhelmed to think about which particular channel, which particular video you need to choose for the proper learning which you can digest. And in that illusions, you are just surfing one video to another video, one click to another click, in the illusion of learning particularly something. But actually what happens, even if we are learning, that learning will never persist in your mind beyond 24 hours. And 24 hours is also much longer, I am telling you. So don't be in illusion that you can learn in a positive way in the social media. Remember that real learning happens when you immediately use your learning in a practical field. Otherwise, that learning are gone into drain, and your time what you wasted by surfing the social media and seeing the social media, that is gone for permanent way. No need to get them back. What else? Because of addiction in the social media, your screen time is much more. What is the bad impact of the screen time? Eyesight. Your eyesight will become deteriorated day by day. And what else? Not only eyesight, you will find yourself lot of ailment related to a headache, related to insomnia. That is also number 4, the health effect. Less you sleep, your health is more vulnerable to become ill because of the less sleep. And a human being need particularly 7 to 8 years of complete rest by sleeping. If your sleep is not okay, you will find yourself very much irritated in the morning. And that's what it is happening in my life, being a maintenance person. There are some official group of the WhatsApp. Every hour, every minute, they are posting some things, either some problems or either some good performance of the equipment. But if I am too much addicted with that trend news, in the every sound or the notifications, I have the tendency to click that news, to click that message, what is written in that message. So this is the harm. And practically those who are much addicted to the social media, in real world, they might be much more unsocial, because they never learn how to tackle the situation in the ground level and how to deal the negotiation in the practical way. They are living in the paradise of the fools. And all they think that whatever written, whatever in this video, all are true. No, my dear friend, all are not true. Because there are much more difference between the preaching and the practice. All those big gurus who are preaching in the social media, maybe they are not at all practicing, and that's why their way of teaching, their way of speaking may not be convincing enough in the real life situation. So be cautious about that. And in a selective way, you select your particular channel so that you can get the genuine information, you can get the genuine learning and educations from the social media. It was really helpful, the social media, during the COVID period when people were bored to go outside in the lockdown period. They managed to continue their education through this social media. And another great advantage of the social media is that nowadays there is no more need to go for appearing in the interview. In the social media itself, you can appear in the interview, avoiding all those hiccups, avoiding all those problems to travel in the crowded bus and train to appear in the interview. If the employer accepts in this distant mode of interviewing, it is acceptable to the candidates as well as a preliminary mode of the selection of right candidate. So this is in a mix, just like the salt and the pepper. If I do not shave my beard, the mixture of good and bad impact of social media. What do you say? Thank you.